Do you know how to keep God's covenant? A covenant is a promise between two parties, or an agreement between two parties. So you always sing here, covenant keeping God, covenant keeping God. But are you a covenant keeper? Because the covenant is between you and God. So if God is a covenant keeper, are you a covenant keeper? Why am I saying this? Each time we come to church on Sunday and God has invited you to say, let's meet at my house at 10 o'clock, which means that's a covenant you are entering with God. If you arrive a minute past 10, whatever you are going to do from that time, you are operating outside covenant. So outside covenant, there's no protection. Outside covenant, there's no agreement between you and God. And what strengthens a covenant? It is consistency. For every covenant to yield fruits, there must be consistency in that covenant. What is consistency? Is doing the same thing repeatedly. Many of you, you wake up, you pray at 12, you pray at night, but you only do it for 3 days. Fourth day, you are tired. Which means at first you made a covenant with God. I'm going to wake up every day and pray at 12 until I find 1, 2, 3. Which means you have entered a covenant. But you pray for 3 days, then you break the covenant. So your covenant is fed by your consistency. You continuously do the same thing until the answer comes. Giving is covenant. Tithing is covenant. Saving is covenant. Prayer is covenant. Fasting is a covenant with God. If you agree to say, Lord, I'm going to give my 10%, for example, every month, you are entering a contract, a covenant with him. That is why the enemy, the next month, will bring sickness, disappointment, trouble in the home, so that you break the covenant. Because the enemy knows that a covenant that is well fed by consistency yields fruits. That is why the scripture teaches us that Jesus is the same yesterday, today, and forever. That is consistency. It does not change. If you agree with God that you meet at 10, you must be there at 10. You agree with God that you are going to pray every day by 6, then you are in the prayer room by 6. Have you ever noticed that when you make the covenant, the devil will try to shift you from that time? Always. That's why you have a deep sleep 12 midnight when you are supposed to be in prayer, because the devil knows the power